part of our AOAP series, and today we're actually going to talk about actually getting oil sample or O1 notification. Okay, so without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen and we will get started. All right, so like I said, create an oil sample notification. Okay, this is part 10 of our AOAP CMEP series. So transaction guide, okay, business purpose, use this transaction to create an oil sample or one notification when a special request, baseline oil sample or hydraulic oil sample is needed. Your trigger is to perform this transaction when a new piece of equipment is received, new component requiring an oil sample is installed or an existing piece of equipment, or when the AOAP lab has requested a sample. So as always, like we've been doing in the series, we're going to start the equipment situation report. You'll put in your UIC and you'll hit execute. From here, it's going to load your actual equipment situation report, right? So you click the space directly below the vertical scroll bar to locate the equipment. So once you locate the equipment, you'll highlight the row. You're going to hit the system view or the silver bullet, right? So once you hit the silver bullet, just like the previous video, you're going to hit the expand node button, right? So once you're done expanding, transmission, hydraulic, what we're actually going to be looking at on this one. So you'll go to your go to create notifications. You're going to click general. So once you do that, it's going to load you to iWhiskey 21. So all we're going to do here is put in O1 notification, and then we're going to hit the enter button to execute the transaction. So here we are for the create the PM notification, right? So iWhiskey 21. So if you hadn't had a chance, go back to the previous videos when we talked about making sure that the work center was correct. So we'll do that. So type in your description. So baseline oil sample, right? Like I said, whatever the description is, oil sample, whatever it may be, you're going to put right there. So priorities, okay, so if you scroll all the way down during the priorities, you'll see Z for AOAP. So that's what we're actually going to put on the priorities thing. You click the vertical scroll bar, return to the top. All right, you're going to click the oil sample or oil sample data tab. So here, just like in the previous videos, is where we're actually going to put all the activity code text and stuff that we're actually using to draw the oil sample. So once you hit the multiple selections activity button, it's going to load up this screen right here. So from here, you're going to expand the tree, and it's going to open all that stuff up just like the previous videos. So for this example, so the type is going to be a hot sample. For the drainer tube, we're using the tube, how requested, air or ground crew, and then the reason will be initial sample, right? This is for a new piece of equipment. So once that's done, you hit collapse for the results. And then we're just going to do Charlie 5, the type of oil, which is 1540. Once that's there, we're going to put the notification in process. So this is your green flag. So once you hit the notification process, make sure you save it. So once you save it, you'll hit the back button. It's going to bring you back to your equipment situation report. Okay, so with that row highlighted, what you'll do is you go up to notifications, and then you're going to go to O for oil analysis, and then hit copy. So it's going to load your actual notification, right? So if you can see here is the baseline oil sample for the transmission hydraulic. Hit the back button, right? So here, like we talked in a previous video, if you hold the control key down, you can highlight multiple rows at one time, okay? So we're going to highlight or hold the control key down for headquarters 200 and headquarters 201. So once we highlight it, we're going to click the notification button. We're going to go to all. So if you look here, we have a baseline oil sample for headquarters 20, right? So we're going to click the other functions tab. And from here, we're going to be able to print our 2026 form and our bottle labels, right? So we'll print our bottle labels. Of course, like in the previous video, you're going to hit the print preview button. So load up, and then like I told you before, sampling all your stuff right here. How we entered it on the notification will be right here. One thing to keep in mind, especially when we get into our RCOP series, but your end item serial numbers, make sure that these match, right? So a lot of times you'll see that some of the reports will say serial number mismatched or so forth, but we'll get more into that as we go further into the series. You'll hit OK, you'll print it, you'll go back and you'll click the other functions tab, and from here we're going to print the bottle label. So bottle label 3x10, right? Multi-selection from form template. You'll hit execute, you'll print preview, to bottle label right there, right? So each label contains the notification number. So your notification number is actually on the label. All right. It includes the atom number or the the admin number, the component engine transmission, and the sample data entered on the notification. So all the information that we inputted will be right here. You'll hit print, you'll print the label, you'll hit back. From here, you'll hit back again, go back again, and you've completed this transaction. So this is how you create an oil sample notification or O1 notification inside of the GCSS-A help desk, right? So summary, you've created an oil sample notification. You've also printed the DA form 2026, and we created the label for the bottle. So I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for part 11 of this series. And as always, go Ordnance.